So I just want to provide like a final summary about hormone replacement. One thing that I know has crossed my mind and other people as well is, why are we replacing? Because aren't we naturally, evolutionarily meant to go through these transitions, through these drops in hormones? And that's definitely something that has always crossed my mind. I guess I look at it like this. Way back evolutionarily, if we look at how life was thousands and thousands of years ago, maybe 10 to 15, 20,000 years ago, resources were limited. I know that, that is a time when we really, as a species, were trying to survive, and survival was critical. Then we look at the fact that there are times when, a person needs to let the younger generation be able to survive, to be able to procreate, to be able to then again reproduce and have more children and perpetuate our species. So I just feel that maybe that was a natural result of evolution over a very long time period. But during that time, there was a lot of struggle, a lot of survival issues. So what does our body do? Naturally, I feel like it just decided as a older person, we are less likely, less capable of taking care of children, and so um, as a result, we naturally started producing less and less hormones, so that we had less of a chance of reproducing, and therefore the younger, more strong, healthier part of the species was allowed to, procreate. And I think that's just one theory. I'm just really putting out an idea, a theory on why menopause occurs. Um, so I just like to always look back at, why is our body doing this when we have so much proof of the benefits of keeping those hormone levels optimal and ideal. So that's just one theory. And again, we have to consider the fact that a lot of our testing, a lot of this stuff, we've really just been looking at and discovering over the past few decades. Before that, it really wasn't a big field. People were not really looking at the benefits of hormone replacement therapy when it came to well-being, and so this is more recent. Before, maybe thousands of years ago, up until hundreds of years ago, possibly, were we just having onset of menopause much easier? Like I mentioned before, a big factor, I think, is stress, and the stress is multiple levels of stress, not just emotional. We're talking physical stresses, and we're talking about environmental stresses, psychological, so many stresses. So that alone really, really depletes our own body's ability to produce those hormones, as we looked at before. Instead, it shuttles that master hormone, pregnenolone, into the stress hormones and not into the other hormones, estrogen, progesterone, testosterone. Therefore, possibly, is that why it's so much of an issue, why we are seeing so many people with so many symptoms related to menopause now. Whereas beforehand, possibly maybe it was a more natural decline, and it did not have such repercussions on our physical, emotional well-being, psychological well-being. So I just kind of wanted to throw that out there as a possibility. Who knows? But I'd love to talk to you about it if you have any other theories. Talk to you later. Bye bye.